Shukracharya will be in Vrishab Rashi from 29th of June till 26th of July. Vrishab Rashi is the own Rashi of Shukra, and this is the natural second house in the Kalpurush Kundli, which represents Dhana, Vak as well as Kutumba. So it's the natural Dhanasthana, Vaksthana and Kutumbasthana. So Shukra being in this Rashi can reward abundantly for our country Bharat as well as for all us individuals, because Shukra will be in a very good state. Shukra is very important to see from marriage and relationships, harmony in the family, as well as for money matters, and also for planning execution of big projects, as well as Venus is that chemistry, bonding, or to have a good rapport with anyone. Venus is that major chunk or a major role, that is chemistry. So that's why Venus is a very important planet. And also because it is in the Vrishab Rashi, which is the second house, it is the natural house of accumulation of money, or the main house of savings as well. And this is the natural Lakshmi Sthana, and that's why Vrishab Rashi is very, very important. So Venus transit in Vrishab Rashi will actually induce the effects of it, and it can give wonderful results. This 1 month is very auspicious. But post 15th of July, when Shani Dev, who is already Vakri from 13th of July, and Buddha, who will turn Vakri from 16th of July, can give adverse results, because Buddha would be in Karkatak Rashi, and Shani Dev, who is in Meen Rashi, will aspect Shukra in the Vrishab Rashi. Shani's aspect on any benefic planet will reduce the benefic element of the planet, and that's what we may witness during this time. Welcome back to my channel Ramya Jyotish. I am Ramya Shri. In this video, let's know about what Venus transit will bring to all the 12 Rashis or 12 Lagnas, and what it will actually has in store for our country Bharat as well. As most of you know, our Bharat's Lagna is Vrishab Lagna, based on the India's Independence Day chart, about which I have made a separate video also in my YouTube channel Ramya Jyotish, which if you have not watched, please do watch. Or again, during the Independence Day, I'll repeat the same video of how August 15 became the Independence Day for our country, and why the midnight 12 hours 1 minute was chosen as the time of transfer of power as well. So for our country's Lagna is Vrishab Lagna, and the Lagna Lord is Shukra. So Shukra, whenever it comes to the Lagna, is a very auspicious thing. So we can expect some good events from financial perspective, and from other money perspective also we can expect some auspicious stuffs. But when Shani Dev, who is in Meena Rashi, is aspecting Shukra, it will reduce the benefic elements. But when Shani Dev becomes Vakri also from 13th of July, and when Buddha becomes Vakri also from 16th of July, is when we can expect some kind of major crash or major downfall in the Indian stock markets. So during the month of July, we have to be very, very sensitive, and our Indian markets would be very sensitive and very much driven by emotions also, because Buddha is in Karkatak Rashi, where he gets Vakri, which is a Jala Tattva Rashi, which represents emotions. So it's very important. And for our country's Lagna, Vrishab Lagna, Buddha becomes 2nd and 5th Lord. So the 2nd Lord, again I have mentioned, is a Dhanasthana. So that Lord, and also 5th house is for emotions, for speculations. So when these elements are affected, and Shani being in 11th house from the Lagna right now, will aspect the 5th house also, and the Lagna also. He's already aspecting the Lagna, he's aspecting the 5th house, and with Buddha becoming weaker, then he will not be able to protect the 5th house elements. And that's when we can expect a major amount of crash or major downfall in the Indian stock markets as well. So mainly it might be driven by the systemic elements as well as from the emotional aspects, or some sudden news of any financial scam or something messing up of numbers or something, because we already, as I had predicted earlier also, because of Mangal Ketu conjunction, couple of news did come out, but that didn't influence the markets to bring to that extent, because there were people who wanted to keep it bit high or trying to maintain that, because our country, our financial system has been deployed in such a way that no matter what the news comes in the system, it will be maintained. But during this time it would be a bit difficult, so I would suggest any investors or traders involved or having plans to invest during this month, okay, or to do any kind of transaction, to be very careful. I have told the situation that it is difficult, and we are expecting a very big correction also in this month. During this period. And once Shukra go to Mithun Rashi, it will be much more dreadful, because over the past history, as we have seen, whenever Shukra is in Mithun Rashi, based on the Ashtakvarga Pindu points as well, Shukra in Mithun Rashi is definitely a not good one, which I will analyze in the further part. But now, in this video, I will focus mainly on the Shukra's presence in the Vrishab Rashi, how it will be for 12 Rashi, 12 Lagnas. So this was what I wanted to mention from the Bharat's perspective. Indian stock markets or Indian financial markets won't be performing to that extent in this month. So it is bit critical or it's bit sensitive. So trade or invest at your caution. So now let's start with the 12 Rashi or 12 Lagna perspective. So you can, as I mentioned, it's both for Rashi and Lagna. So as per your Janma Rashi or Janma Lagna, you can consider this prediction. Because Janma Rashi is important, because we make most of our decisions from our mind, and Janma Rashi is mainly based on the moon's position in our birth chart. And Janma Lagna is very important because events can be predicted only from the Lagna wise. So the transit, for transit we see both moon sign as well as Lagna, and then we take the congruence of both, and then we decide. Because if any event is supposed to happen in our life, we have to see from Lagna. But from moon sign we have to see, because we make the decision from the mind. And that's why it is advised to see from both of it and take the common element, or even if it is differentiating also, take the one which is more stronger. So yes, many people have asked whether how the predictions can be seen. You have to apply in a different method. These things will come from one, this will come as per the events also. Now first let's start with Mesh Rashi or Mesh Lagna. Your main focus during this time would be finances, family, speech and possessions. Because second house is all about saving things. So you would more focus on saving money or investing money or dealing with money. Your whole time would be on that, and also on your relationship with your spouse if you are married, or with your family matters. Regarding your family matters also, you will take a very high interest during this time. During this time you might try to beautify your home or beautify your room, or even put more importance on yourself as well. So there's more amount of luxuriousness, comfortness and exaggeration things which you will do during this time. And the financial gains are highly expected during this time. Some kind of improved relations with your family members, and you might have a very big desire to go for a luxury purchase. You might purchase something which is very authentic, artistic and very luxurious as well. And this is good time for investments, as markets is about to go down. I think it's definitely a good time to invest, but be very careful in it. And you might enjoy a very good amount of material pursuits also during this time. And you should avoid overspending during this time, because you have so much of you will have a good amount of income right now, and because of Rahu's presence in 11th house, you might go to purchase something which is very costly and which is very difficult to afford. That might actually cause a very big trouble for you. So that's why I would suggest you to avoid overspending and spend only the things which is necessary. And even if you have to go for any luxurious purchase, because Shukra in second house definitely will tempt you, and Shani in 12th house, he will tempt you to spend for that. So something very luxurious or very costly item you will definitely purchase during this time. This was for the Mesha Rashi, Mesha Lagna. So I don't have any remedy for you other than control over your spending habits. Next, for Vrishab Rashi, Vrishab Lagna natives, the more focus would be on yourself and on your appearance as well as on your confidence, because Shukra will be coming to your own Rashi, and he is your Rashi Adhipati as well as 6th Lord. So you will take care about yourself, your general health, how the way you look in front of everyone. So you are very much artistic, and as a person you are very much interested in appearance and also in presenting yourself to the public. So we will focus more on that. and because of Jupiter's presence in second house and Venus here, your voice would be much more sweeter, and you would try to lure people or attract people through your sweet voice or to get the things done. But because Shani is aspecting it, you won't be successful. That's also something very much required to see here. And because that personal charm increases to a very good extent, and you will be very confident during this time, and you will be getting a lot of opportunities to improve yourself or to expand yourself in your career as well. And health and vitality also will improve to a very great extent. So you will get recognized for the good work you have done so far because of Shani being in the 11th house and aspecting your Lagna Lord or your Rashi Lord. It will get a very good recognition during this time. And be very mindful of ego and overindulgence, because when you are doing pretty good, when you are high on confidence, egoism also might creep in, and indulgence is something can go even extra mile and become overindulgence. So you have to take care, or you have to be more cautious on that. Next, coming to Mithun Rashi or Mithun Lagna, main focus would be on the expenses, foreign connections and the spirituality. So during this time you would focus more on living a very comfortable and a very luxurious life, or even going for abroad travel also, or like a trip or like a picnic. Like just as a vacation, you might actually travel with your family. That is possible, and you might be highly spiritual also, or visit a very big ashram. That kind of event is also possible, and your expenses would rise because of this result, and possibly due to travel or luxury purchases also, which you will do during this time. You will have a good amount of flow of income also if you have foreign connections, or if you are working for a multinational firm also, you will get a very good recognition and good flow of income as well because of 10th and 12th connection, and 10th Lord is in the Lagna, so that is also very good. And this is very good for spiritual growth and also for charitable acts. Watch for unnecessary spending and secret affairs. So if you have any, you have to be more careful on those matters, because Shukra is in 12th house, so it's for that bed pleasures as well. And any Mithun Rashi, Mithun Lagna natives, if they have any affair or if they are looking for that, because it's a sensual sign, and Venus where it is placed is a sensual sign, so they have to be a bit more careful, or they have to avoid doing those things because it's an immoral activity after all. And next, let's go to the Karkatak Rashi or Karkatak Lagna. I mean, for Mithun Rashi, Mithun Lagna, from career perspective, as I mentioned, it will be very good. You will get a lot of opportunities to express yourself and to try in your workplace. Next is Karkatak Rashi or Karkatak Lagna. So your main focus would be on gains, social circle, aspirations. So you will try to gain through your friends and network actually, because 11th house is where Venus is there. Women will be very helpful to you during this time, and there will be fulfillment of desires and possible windfall also, because Buddha is Vakri in your Rashi. So post 16th of July till 26th of July, there's 10-11 days. There is a possibility you might lose a very big chunk of money also. So you have to be a bit careful. But you will get a good gain through your friends and network during this time. And social life will blossom and new opportunities will come. So people who are looking for a job right now, it might be possible once Shani turns Vakri, because he being the 7th Lord for you is in 9th house, and when he turns Vakri, he will come to 8th house. So he represents that change and will aspect the 10th house through his Vakri Drishti. And also Shukra is in 11th house. He will promise to give you something good, new, enhanced one, because Shukra always gives something much better, because he is kind of a planet. Wherever he sits, he enhances the results of the next house as well. So that may happen, and you might have a abroad travel also during this time. And for Kanya Rashi natives, this is a very good period for networking and collaborations is what I would suggest. So next, let's go to Simha Rashi or Simha Lagna. So more focus is on your career, reputation as well as the public image, and professional success is seen during this time for Simha Rashi. So if you are looking for a job, or if you are very long time looking for one, during this time you might get success in that. Through your network you will get it, because Jupiter is in 11th house. He will help you on that. And there will be some kind of rewards or recognition or even possible promotion also, but with a very good and decent hike is what I would say, because of Jupiter's presence in 11th house and Shukra's presence in 10th house. Because Shani is aspecting through its third aspect, something you will get for sure. And enhanced reputation and charm at the workplace, that is also I can see during this time. And it is favorable for those who are in creative or luxury related professions. So who are very artistic, or who are into any filmy business, or anything related to show business or something which is very public, those professionals of Simha Rashi, Simha Lagna will get this benefit, or will get the most benefit during this time, because Shukra is in the 10th house and also is not aspected by anyone other than Shani Dev. So hard work of yours of previous years may get fructified and give you fruits right now. Next, coming to Kanya Rashi or Kanya Lagna, the higher learning, travel and philosophy, these would be the main agenda for you for the next 1 month. So you'll get a lot of opportunities to study something much better, or higher studies. If you're going for masters, definitely possible during this time. Spiritual pursuits is very much promised because of Ketu's presence in 12th house and Shukra in 9th house. So very modest or very sophisticated kind of a dharmic place you may go, or a luxurious or a well structured kind of a dharmic institution you might get associated with. And long distance travel is also on cards during this time. And success in any examination or in legal matters is also possible during this time. And for people who are very creative, or people who are very interested in teaching or in publishing, or who are writers, especially Kanya Rashi, Kanya Lagna natives who are into teaching or who are into writing, they will have a very good time, because Venus presence in the 9th house can do amazingly well. And it is good for your father as well, because of presence in the 9th house. So this was for the Kanya Rashi, Kanya Lagna. And yeah, they have to just be careful about regarding their health, because of Rahu's presence in the 6th house and Mars direct aspect on it, and Shani in the 7th house. When it gets Vakri, it can bring some major problems, which I will brief in the Shani's transit video. Next, let's go to the Tula Rashi, Tula Lagna. For Tula Rashi, Tula Lagna, your main focus would be on the resources transformation as well as on the relationships. So during this time, you'll gain through inheritance, insurance, or even through spouse also you'll get a good amount of money. And enhanced harmony in the relationships, or even the intimacy in the relationships will increase, and you will lead a very good blissful life because of Venus presence in the 8th house. And because Saturn is aspecting it, initially there could be a bit delay or slowness, but slowly you will also get accustomed to a new place or a new change in your relationship that will bring harmony there. And also the endurance in the relationship is promised. This is a very good problem for resolving any kind of debts, because of Shani's placement in 6th house and Shukra's in 8th house. What I would say is that it's very good to recover from any kind of debt, or in any kind of loans which you have, or any money if you had borrowed. It's better to repay them and clear off the debts. And you should avoid dominating people, or you should stop fighting also with your spouse, because of Mars in the 11th house, 7th lord in 11th house with Ketu. So you might have tendency to have that kind of emotional turbulences, which you might have to avoid during this time. Next comes Vrishchik Rashi, Vrishchik Lagna. So for them, main focus would be on partnerships, marriage, and for any kind of business contracts. So there will be some improved relationships and also harmony in it. And partnerships also will go a bit smooth. So there will be, you will be able to build a good rapport with your business partners if you are one and two. And if you are doing anything by your own also, it will be very good. And this is very favorable for marriage for people of Vrishchik Rashi or Vrishchik Lagna who are planning to get married or wants to get married. They might get a very good alliance during this time, or all of a sudden the marriage may get fixed also. That also may happen. and business alliances and resolving disputes. That also, this is also a good time to do that, because 6th lord is in the 10th house along with Ketu, so many things would be uncovered, and any kind of disputes also might get into a settlement mode. And of course, this is a good time period to chill and relax and to find more comfort with your spouse. So this was for the Vrishik Rashi, Vrishik Lagna natives. Next, let's go to Dhanu Rashi, Dhanu Lagna. So for Dhanu Rashi, Dhanu Lagna, main focus would be on your work, health and daily routine. So you will get some amount of success at work because of Venus presence in 6th house, some kind of recognition, and you might get a new job also, possible a very good increment, and improved relations with in the workplace, in the current existing or even much better workplace than the current one, because of Shani turning Vakri in the 4th house and aspecting the 10th house, and Shukra in the 6th house. So it will reward the results, and more focus will be on health and your fitness routine, and don't indulge overly in terms of food habits, because 4th lord gets Vakri in 4th house, so you'd be more interested, or you might become a foodie also for some time in this month. And Mercury is also getting Vakri, so you have to pay more attention to the relationships as well. Jupiter is in 7th, is doing well there, but being bit emotionally connected with your spouse and also with your family members will actually give you good bonus points, is what I would say for Dhanu Rashi, Dhanu Lagna. Next, let's go to Makar Rashi, Makar Lagna. So for Makar Rashi, Makar Lagna, their main focus would be on their family, their house and also their children, because all this fifth house is all about this, and Makar Rashi natives who are into in a student age also, education becomes more prominent, and people who are into love relations, for them your relationships matter the most during this time. So if you have any creative pursuits and if you want to flourish them as an artistic person, this is a very good time for you, and your romantic life will be vibrant during this time. You will have a very good relation. Newly married couples of Makar Rashi, Makar Lagna, you will do very well, and there will be some good news regarding children. Your children will do well, they will be successful in their endeavors, and this is very favorable for artists, performers and those who are seeking new relationships. So Venus in the 5th house will give you abundance of it, and even in terms of education, people who are into pharmacy or any other fashion jewelry, fashion designing, these kind of artistic field, they will do very well. So this was for the Makar Rashi, Makar Lagna. So overall, from health wise, you won't have any much problems during this time because of Guru's presence in the 6th house. Shani's presence in the 3rd house and aspecting it, maybe there would be some slowness or delayness in your efforts reaching the good results, but eventually it will reach, and you just need to have some more amount of patience. And let me remind you, once Shani turns Vakri, slight tremors of Shani's Sadesati will start for you. That will be only from 13th of July till November 20th. So stay safe and stay alert. Don't panic. Okay. He's your own Rashi Lord. He won't trouble you. He might give you some rewards he hadn't given in the last 7 years. Next, let's go to Kumbha Rashi or Kumbha Lagna. So home, property and family. This will be the main focus for you because it's the 4th house. And comforts at home will increase. Possibly you might renovate your house, or you might think of making it much more beautiful. So you might get a new painting done, or new interior designing done, or artistically you might try to renovate it, or in short, you will try to beautify your home, beautify your car, buy a new car. It's also possible for Kumbha Rashi, Kumbha Lagna natives during this time. And there will be improved family harmony. Good time for real estate deals also because of Mangal's presence in the 7th house Ketu. But be very careful, you might get cheated also. So check the documents very properly and then only go ahead. Okay. So for Kumbha Rashi, Kumbha Lagna natives, this is a decent, good enough of time period. And when Shani turns Vakri, that's when the actual problem starts, because he will start behaving the way Shani was in your own Janma Rashi, and already Rahu is there. So your relation with your spouse matters the most post July 13th. That's something you have to. First 15 days is all fine, but the next 15 days, your relationships, especially with your spouse, matters the most. Even your mental health is the higher priority for you than anything else. Career will go smooth. It won't have much problems, but unless and until you are in a good state of mind, nothing will work. And people who are expecting children or want to plan a family, till the time Jupiter is in Mithun Rashi, it's a very good time for you. So this was for the Kumbha Rashi, Kumbha Lagna natives. Next, going to Meena Rashi, Meena Lagna natives. So during this time, the communication, siblings and also short travels are highly possible. So there will be a better way of communication with your family members as well as with people outside, and that can bring you good amount of network. And also with your siblings also relationship will improve, and there can be a kind of short travels also during this time. So this is a very good time for you to build your network and also to learn something new, or to if you are a writer also, or if you are someone interested in literature also, it will do this is a very good time for you. And for improved relations with all the family members also, this seems to be a good, because Shukra in third house will aspect the 9th house, and Mangal is also aspecting the 9th house. So you will have a very good family get together, or you will have a good time period is what I would say. So Shani in the Rashi, when it gets Vakri, it will make you understand what's actually important in life. So being that an emotional Rashi, because it's a Jaltattva Rashi, you will feel more regarding that as well. So that was for the Meena Rashi or Meena Lagna natives. So general theme, what I would say is that most sign will benefit from the Venus comfort and prosperity, especially Vrishab Rashi, Tula Rashi, Simha Rashi and Makar Rashi. And Saturn aspect is bringing some kind of discipline or some delays, or need kind of a practical understanding of it, especially for Vrishab Rashi and Mesh Rashi natives. So we have to learn on that. And Venus positive energy is best harnessed by focusing on creativity, relationships and financial planning. So this is the time period where you have to plan financially, because as I mentioned, it is the natural house of accumulation of money. So it's the storage actually, Rishabh Rashi. So you have to focus more on that, whether in terms of knowledge, whether in terms of wisdom, whether in terms of money matters, it would be very good, because Shukra is Sarva Shastra Pravaktara as well. So he is very good in knowledge also, and he is very good in money matters also. And we know wherever Ma Saraswati lives, that's where Ma Lakshmi also resides. Without Ma Saraswati, Ma Lakshmi also won't reside. So if you want to have a stabilized amount of income, you need to have a knowledge also. So that was for the Venus related transit results for all the 12 Rashi, 12 Lagnas. So again I would say your horoscope matters the most, the way Venus is placed in your horoscope and all other planets there, and your current Mahadasha, Antardasha from Vimshottari Dasha perspective is the main key role, and transit will be max to max 20 to 30%. That's it. So major 70% is from your horoscope and from the Dasha system. So I hope you liked my video. Please do like, share and comment on my videos, and please do subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so far. So until next time, thank you and have a good day.